Something serious is really going on in Okigwe, Imo State. The authorities need to do something to curb this insecurity. Residents of Okigwe has fled their homes. People livelihood destroyed. People who are left, most of them live in the bushes for fear of being victims. Everywhere is deserted and looks like a ghost town. Children, mothers, fathers displaced. Okigwe, a once quiet axis of Imo State, has in recent weeks become the epicenter of violence attacks, criminal gangs, and rising insecurity that leaves residents living in constant fear. In the video you are about to watch, a Nigerian military personnel, captured by Gentle Yahoo and his men, was seen begging for his life, while the Separatists humiliate him and the Nigerian government, claiming they are sending message to the Nigerian state. On a recent night in Ajana Umuna, Ezinachi, within Okigwe local government area, unknown gunmen stormed the community. By the time the shooting stopped, at least 5 people lay dead, among them members of a local vigilante outfit. Several motorcycles were destroyed, and the home of the community's youth security leader was set ablaze. Barely days later, another coordinated strike rocked Okigwe. Armed men invade the home of a newly appointed security chief. He has not been seen since. Several houses in the area were burnt down, and unconfirmed reports suggest more lives were lost. Residents describe these attacks as desperate campaign of terror. We don't sleep anymore. Once it is evening, people lock themselves inside. Nobody knows who they will strike next, a resident told local reporters. Adding to the climate of fear is the shadowy figure known as Gentle Yahoo, an alleged commander of an armed group operating in the Okigwe and Akko axis. In late August, disturbing videos circulated online showing him executing 3 of his own subordinates accused of acting without his permission during the robbery. In another clip, he is seen forcing oaths on locals, issuing threats, and boasting about his control over the region. Some unverified social media posts even alleged that he once humiliated a captured security officer to send a message to the Nigerian state. Whether or not all these stories are true, the imagery alone has been enough to terrify many. Okigwe is now a place where people hesitate to move freely after dark. Local businesses have slowed, social gatherings are shrinking, and entire neighborhoods are emptying out. Some reports claim villagers are fleeing Aku and its surroundings together. Security analysts warn that the situation highlights Nigeria's broader problem. When criminal gangs or armed groups fill the gap left by weak security presence, they gain the power to dictate life in an entire community. In Okigwe, the result has been a cycle of killings, counter-killings, and deepening mistrust between the people and those meant to protect them. For Okigwe residents, the question is no longer whether the violence is real, it is how long they can endure it. Until decisive action is taken to dismantle the network of terror operating in the area, many fear that the killings, the fear, and the lawlessness will continue. As one grieving mother put it after the latest, as one grieving mother put it after the latest attacks,
My advice for them
we don't want promises anymore. We want to
whatever
live. Watch the
situation
video.
must come to the pass as the people are agitating, make our people, make everybody go on their own. That is my advice for them.
What message do you also have for your president, your Janjaweed president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
My advice for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to stop looking for Simon Ekpa and to share the nation. Let the Biafra people go and any other people that they seek for their own nation, so that everybody will be on their own and peace will be. That is my advice, sir.
So this message is for those people out there talking rubbish that Biafran Liberation Army, that we are terrorists. Look at the Fulani terrorists, the Fulani Janjaweed, the Nigerian terrorists, the Nigerian Janjaweed, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. This is your security. See, our strong message to you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have heard it from your so-called terrorist soldier. Release Nnamdi Kanu and stop looking for Biafran Liberation Army commanders. You cannot get them. We are not evil like you people. As you are leaving this particular place today, you are going back to Yoruba land. Go and fight for your own nation. We are Biafran Liberation Army. We are not terrorists. We believe and practice. You cannot fight the Igbos. You cannot fight us. We cannot fight Biafran Liberation Army. We are giving you a very strong message to the